Is the tingling in your feet keeping you up at night? Do you wonder if anything beyond medication can truly make a difference for diabetic neuropathy, especially here in the United States? Everyone talks about managing blood sugar, but what about actively rebuilding nerve health and reducing that persistent pain? 1-to-1. The power of aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise, often called cardio, is any activity that increases your heart rate and breathing for a sustained period. Think brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or even dancing. For middle-aged diabetics dealing with neuropathy, this isn't just about weight management or heart health. It's about directly improving the health of your peripheral nerves and significantly reducing neuropathic symptoms. When you engage in consistent aerobic activity, your body's demand for oxygen increases, leading to a substantial boost in blood flow throughout your entire system, critically including to your extremities. This improved circulation is vital because in individuals with diabetes, high blood sugar levels can damage the small blood vessels, a condition known as microvascular disease. This damage reduces the delivery of essential oxygen and nutrients to nerve cells, leading to their dysfunction and eventual damage, which is a core mechanism of diabetic neuropathy. By enhancing blood flow, aerobic exercise helps to counteract this deprivation. Research from institutions across the United States has consistently shown that consistent aerobic exercise can help reverse some of this microvascular damage. For example, studies published in journals like Diabetes Care indicate that engaging in at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise per week, spread across most days, can lead to a measurable reduction in neuropathic symptoms like burning pain, tingling, and numbness. This is because better blood flow facilitates the repair of nerve tissue and reduces oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a cellular imbalance where harmful free radicals overwhelm the body's antioxidant defenses, leading to damage to cells, including sensitive nerve cells. Aerobic damaged, the signals become impaired, leading to reduced muscle activation and strength. This weakness not only impacts your ability to perform daily tasks, like walking, heavy weights. Even light dumbbells, resistance bands, or your own body weight can be incredibly effective when performed with proper form and consistency. Aim for 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week, focusing on major muscle groups. Each session could involve 2 to 3 sets of 8 to Your brain receives clearer signals about your body's orientation, which can help compensate for compromised sensory nerves. It is a simple yet profoundly powerful tool in your neuropathy management toolkit, reducing pain, preventing secondary complications, and improving overall function and quality of life. Promoting a state of profound relaxation and reducing the perception of pain. Many people across the United States find immense relief and a renewed sense of well-being through these practices, proving that healing isn't always about high-intensity workouts. It's about finding harmony between the mind and body, providing a holistic pathway to better managing diabetic neuropathy and improving overall quality of life. If you enjoyed this video, you will probably also like this one. Please subscribe to this channel and let us know in the comments your thoughts. Thanks for watching.